A very warm welcome to all of you in today's live session. And I thought it is very important for me to be joining with you guys today because I always believe that any question which comes in the mind of any of my patients who is taking treatment from me is very important for me to be answered from my end. So, when we talk about autism, and when I say that autism is a temporary phase in the life of a child when treated timely, it becomes so very important that the parents take the right step at the right time. When I say parents take the right step at the right time, it means that it's only through the support of the parents in dealing with their kids in the right way that we can win over this temporary phase in our child's life. Otherwise, what happens is we may be piling up our kids with a lot of mood changing herbs or homeopathy or allopathy, but till the time we ourselves start changing ourselves, the behavior patterns in which we are coordinating with our child need to change, because if we are not changing them, that means that it's only partially that we are going to benefit from the treatment. But if you are there with us, it is not for that partial benefit. If you are there with us, it is for ensuring that with your support and with the guidance which our team is going to provide you, we can ensure that a child whom God has blessed with a normal life, who is supposed to be absolutely normal, who is supposed to be free from any disease, by right kind of dealing with the child can come out of that phase. Because otherwise, what happens is in today's world, when at the very young age of children, many a times the children are given tabs, the children are given technology, the children are giving a lot of access to television. In all those cases, the child who was otherwise supposed to have a very nice interaction with the world around him or her at the tender age, the child develops a habit of that virtual world. As a result of that virtual world, the connection with that virtual world, it becomes so tough to bring the child out of that virtual world and connect the child rightly in the real world, in the actual world. So that is why when we say that autism is a temporary phase in the life of a child, it becomes so important that the parents and those around the child coordinate with us, cooperate us in ensuring that everything is done. For example, creating a need for the child. Now, what happens is if we start giving our child everything without even the child having to ask for that, why will the child try to use the words? Why will the child try to speak? So, for a child who is already a non-verbal child, for a child who is already using a sign language, a child who is already using gestures, the child who is not interacting like a normal child, it becomes very important that rather than commanding that child, we start creating that need for the child. Because once we create that need for the child, it becomes easier. And in many cases, merely with the usage of few herbs, like the ones which we have in Breno are, merely by the usage of some herbs and merely by using some ABA techniques, we can do a lot for the child.
Call now to connect with world's senior most Ayurvedic healer, Dr. Navdeep Sharma, and gift your child an autism-free life.